from a practical point of view, how do you plan your day to make sure you actually end up at the gym? Because I think your setup is what, 5 days, 6 days a week?
6 days a week.
6 days a week. Let's
Yeah.
say somebody's trying to even go 4 days or 6 days, right? Like, what are some simple practical things that you do? Like maybe something you did the night before. Do you have a
Right.
gym bag? Do you pack it before? Just real practical, simple things that you probably take for granted at this point.
Yeah. So I think it's relative to the person and their lifestyle
Mm-hmm.
and maybe
Okay.
like what their job is. So like if their job kind of like hinders how many days a week they can actually go to the gym, like that's
Mm-hmm.
okay. As long as it's just consistent. Like you can go to the gym
Yeah.
3 days a week and you can make progress. It's just a
Mm-hmm.
matter of tailoring the workouts to make it the most optimal way for your life, kind of. So for me, I started when I was like back in high school, doing like a typical bro split, like one muscle a day, or one muscle a day, every
Yeah.
day, like no days off. Like, but obviously any person that's new to the gym will grow just by walking past the gym. Basically, anything new
Yes.
to them, everything's new to them. So you're gonna grow regardless. You could tailor a program, say like do like an upper body, lower body split. So like Monday
Okay.
you'll do upper body, Wednesday you do lower body, and then Friday you do upper body again, and then the next week you'll do lower body. So you start with lower body
Mhm.
and then do upper body in the middle of the week, and then et cetera, and then you keep switching off that. That is totally fine, and people will make progress doing that, even like advanced lifters even. So I definitely recommend that for someone who maybe doesn't have the time to go every single day. Or for me, kind of, I've been doing this almost a decade now, so it's kind of like second nature for me to like
Right.
go to the gym. If I don't go to the gym one day, it's like, or when I'm supposed to go to the gym, at least I'm
Right.
like, something's off. Like I should be doing something.
Yes.
But yeah, it's just a matter of tailoring your program to your life, and at the end of the day, how you want to enjoy it. Basically, if you don't enjoy how you're working out, then you're not gonna stay consistent with it. So ultimately, you want to be enjoying the training session.
No, that's a great point. And not to deviate, but when you said, for example, splitting the body in two, you said upper body one day. Like when you say upper body, what does that mean exactly? Like what are the body parts and what's an example of an exercise? Or
yeah, so
exercises?
upper body and like lower body splits are a little bit more general in that
Mhm.
if you're starting with like an upper body day, like if that's basically like arms, chest, back, everything that basically is upper body. So that'll be a pretty intense day, especially if you're doing only 3 days a week. But that's given, because if you only have time to go to the gym 3 days a week, you want to make sure you're getting like the most amount of volume possible on those days that you actually do go. You can get strong doing that, yeah, for sure. It's just a little bit harder because you're focusing on so many different muscle groups. But you could start with one day, for instance, if you're doing upper body, you could start with a bench, and then maybe like a weighted pull up, like a row. I'm trying to think, like a shoulder press. Very like general like compound movements that you can do to kind of incorporate as many muscles as possible, and get a good workout from it too. And then probably like a little bit of like little accessories here and there, like chest flies, seated row or something little to kind of like the icing on the cake. But
would you do things like I don't know, barbell curl or tricep push downs or something like that?
Yeah, you can definitely incorporate however you see fit. If you like barbell curls, by all means, like throw it in. I would try to do those like little exercises that require like not as much energy towards the end. So
right.
You're not as taxed by the time. So when you do like a compound lift, like a shoulder press or like a bench press, that should be done first. Like I should have said that before. When you come to the gym to do like a strength exercise, you want to be fresh. You want to have like the most amount of energy possible to kind of optimize that as much as possible.
Sometimes at the gym, I've seen people, not the gyms we go to, but you'll see somebody running on the treadmill for 30 minutes to then go and lift weights. But this should be totally reversed. You have the energy to lift first. You can always run afterwards, no matter how tired your muscles are.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, doing cardio is probably not, 5 minutes maybe here and there before like a compound lift is definitely, I would do that. Yeah, just to like kind of get the blood flow going and just warm up before, but nothing like over like, I don't know, like 10 minutes probably.